Hi, Kathryn.
Hi, Monwar. Hi, Monwara. Good morning. It's really nice to finally meet you in person, or as close as we can get to in person right now.
Fantastic. I'm just so excited to meet you in person and the fact that it's very different. I would love to be in Austria right now because of the weather there.
Yeah, I think probably you would like it this morning. It's really frosty outside. It's like -5. There's no
Mm.
snow, but the sun is shining, and so it's one of those really clear, crisp mornings to uh it's one of those clear, crisp mornings. So yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Susan. Good to see you. We've decided, or I've decided, that I'm going to reply to chat messages later. So we say good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Susan. Good morning. Where is Susan
Ah,
from?
yeah.
Susan, where are you
Susan is
joining
from
from?
Yorkshire, God's
Yeah.
own county.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yes. Love a crisp, clear and
Yes,
crisp morning. Wonderful for walking, hiking.
yes. I was out for a walk before this to calm my nerves and to stop me thinking that I needed to plan something. Oh, you're Scotland.
Wow. But my heart is in Yorkshire.
Mm-hmm.
Been to
Yes, you
Scotland a
can
few times. Lovely there.
definitely. Yes. Scotland is one of those beautiful places, but from my perspective, it always seems a little bit of a waste to come to the UK and then go to Scotland because I can just stay at home and have a lot of those benefits of seeing the mountains and so on. So it's not
Yeah.
quite the same, but yeah.
But
So
yes, I've been Scotland a
yeah,
couple of times. It's beautiful, but Austria's on my list.
yes. And Austria has better cake than Scotland and better coffee, probably. But
Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out next year.
yes, cream cake, cream cake. So I'll let Mumwara introduce herself because she is a fab inspirational lady and I think she can do it better than I can.
Hi, Susan. So I'm Manwara Ali. I work for a charity in London. It's a small charity. I'm the chief exec, but I also live in that borough. So I do a lot of volunteering and generally I have a little bit of a background in international stuff. I'm a fundraising expert and I guess 30 years of experience of working in the small charities sector. I love anything that's connected to volunteering, connected to working with people that are the most isolated. Inclusion is one of my top values. And fortunately, it's also one of the values of our charity. So that's me in a nutshell. But I love baking too, and I like walking.
That's true, and I've seen some of Munwara's creative birthday cakes and the like, and they are really fantastic. So yeah, and I, as many people know, am an international sales and marketing specialist, I would say. So I take a lot of time looking at export and helping small and medium-sized businesses to expand internationally. And that was why I decided that I was going to start a series of LinkedIn Lives and to interview interesting people. And Monwara has been kind enough to volunteer to come in and chat with me today because we've never actually had the chance to chat before. Hi, Zach. Zach is up like horribly early, I think. Zach, you're joining us from somewhere near Chicago, aren't you? I'm not very good with US time zones, but it's early o'clock. This I
Mm,
know.
mm.
And Zach is maybe the only other person that I know who's done almost exactly the same kind of work that I've done in exactly the same kind of way that I've done it, but just in a completely different industry. So we often enjoy a good chin wag about how to manage distributors and other typical busman's holiday type topics. Oh
Wow.
my God, 4 o'clock.
4
Are you
a.m.
out with your poor dog? Sura, hi. Are you joining us? I think you're in Somalia, right? We international, hurrah! So, and Essex, yes. Well, you know, seeing as seeing as I'm from Grimsby, Essex is almost a foreign part, Levin. So it's really nice to have you join us today and to have some support from your side. The dog needs his sleep, Zach's saying. Very sensible of him.
So really wonderful support from Zach, Sureth, Levent. There you go, Kathryn.
Yeah.
You're all right. Tell me how
Yes.
you felt about today.
Yes.
I'd like to know, like, why are you doing this? Why have you gone live streaming, and how long did you wait?
Oh, I'm not sure how long that I've actually waited, but it's been a few months. So I actually applied for LinkedIn Live several months ago. And then when it came and I read all of the instructions, I just looked at it and thought, no, I can't get my brain around that right now. It was in the middle of one of our many lockdowns here. And so I just kind of put it to one side and saved it. And then a couple of weeks ago, I was chatting with a friend of mine, Bridget Brojkowski, who has just moved from Austria to the west coast of the US.
Kathryn, are you still there? Kathryn, I think we're having a little bit of tech difficulty, but I'm sure it will be resolved soon. Kathryn, can you get back in? Well, this is a first. Not had this situation before, but I am Kathryn's wonderful guest, and we've just had a little bit of tech difficulty. I'm going to carry on talking until Kathryn gets back. If Kathryn is unable to, maybe perhaps we'll restart, but this is just a test today for a wonderful plan that Kathryn has for 2022, and I am really keen to find out more. We'll see if we can restart. I'm going to end this and see if Kathryn could restart this. Thank you for joining us, Susan, Soreth, Zach, Levent, and yeah, Susan, thank you.
Hi, I'm really sorry about that, guys. My laptop, which has been, or which started playing up yesterday, just crashed in the middle of this, and so I'm now back onto my phone. So I'm not sure if everybody's disappeared off. I can see that Mawara's gone. Is anybody still here? Stella, are you still there? Hi, Susan. Yes. Sorry, guys. My laptop just crashed completely. And so it is now trying to restart. So, Stella está! Hurrah! So, yes, I'm very sorry about that. But as I was in the middle of saying, my good friend Bridget, she kind of gave me some tough love talking to a couple of weeks ago and said that, you know, it's really easy to do and that I should stop messing about and I should go live. And so, you know, because I'm one of those girls who does what she's told sometimes, then I am live today and I put out a post so that I could be held accountable and so that I wasn't going to run away and come up with other ideas in the meantime. And yeah, and so for next year, my plan is to do a series of interviews with various international professionals and to also see what I can learn new from them and what we can learn together to expand more internationally. And so that everybody can learn a little bit more about international expansion. I think lots of people have that feeling that, you know, exporting or going overseas with the business is something that's really complicated. And of course it can be, and it can also work out really expensive if you do it wrongly. But I think there's also a lot of knowledge out there and a lot of people who are doing this kind of international expansion who are only too happy to share some of their expertise. And so that is my big plan for next year. And to commit at least to once per month, maybe a little bit more if I feel that it's not going to be too overwhelming and too stressful technically with all of these laptop questions and so on, then I would plan to make regular lives in 2022. So I hope that that is something that you will find interesting and maybe a little bit educational, but certainly entertaining. So much for the big plan. And now for this week, I'm just in the middle of, well, I guess, tidying up odds and ends. And at some point, I really should start my Christmas shopping, but please don't hold me too accountable for getting it finished before Christmas, because I'll try and get it done in this year at least, seeing as I've not started on it yet. Yeah, and that was really all I came on to say this year and for this live. Just to do a dry run and to see whether I was going to manage to do all of this technical stuff. And to be honest, it's not complicated to do, but as we have seen, it's difficult if the technical stuff goes wrong. And in this case, I think it's more to do with my laptop than it is to do with Restream, because my laptop was playing me up all day yesterday for some reason. And I think it's trying to update something, but I can't work out what it is that it's trying to update. And so I just hope it's not on its way out just before Christmas. So yeah, so thank you for bearing with me. Yes, Zach, thank you for coming back again. So yeah, my laptop kicked me out of the conversation, which is a bit off, bearing in mind it was my own conversation, so it's a bit rich to be kicked out by my own laptop. But thank goodness for phones, eh? So, yeah. And more than that, I didn't really plan to... I am not from Yorkshire. Susan Brown, Grimsby is on the right side of the river. I am from Lincolnshire. And yes, thank you everybody very, very much for coming. Thank you for Mumwara for coming in and taking away my nerves at the very beginning. And it was lovely to talk to you in person, as it were. Stella, thank you for coming in. Zach, it is unbelievably early. Please just... Humberside doesn't exist anymore, Susan. We've got rid of that. We're back to Lincolnshire. Kate, hi. Thank you guys for coming. I really do appreciate all of this support. Zach, please do go back to bed and sleep. It's horrible o'clock. The dog has the right idea of not getting up at this time of the morning. 4 o'clock is only suitable if you're going to get on a plane somewhere exciting. So yes, I don't know. Is there anything else that I need to tell you today other than to wish you all wonderful holidays? For everybody who's celebrating Christmas, have a fantastic Christmas. And I will probably be around a little bit on here because I'm tidying up things that I need to do and sorting out a few last minute bits for my clients before I decide that I'm just going to go off and have a Christmas break. So I think that is it for me today. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that I did this test run. Thank you, Mumwara, for coming and being my test buddy. And let's catch up at some other point and then we can have a proper discussion. So, yeah. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.